Today we're going to be pushing trophies with the Rune Giant because the Rune Giant is the most OP giant in the game, which is actually a fact and not an opinion. So let's just start pushing. It's actually how I got all the way up here to like 7,000 plus trophies. I used this stupid Rune Giant deck. That isn't actually stupid. It's actually really good because I'm going to show you the whole point of what the deck is and why it's not terrible. So you got the Rune Giant, obviously. We're pairing with it. The three cards that we're pairing with it are the Berserker, the Little Prince, and the Dark Goblin. Everything else in the deck is just there. It's not really part of the strategy. So what the Rune Giant does, every like third hit, it makes your cards OP. They do a lot more damage. And the reason that that's good is because it's going to happen is when you have cards that attack really fast like this one, obviously, they're going to do a lot of extra damage, way more than it's supposed to, which makes them very good. So like we're going to do that. And now, okay, it's supposed to go by Dark Goblin, not the Guardian, but that's fine. And now we just have this push, which, oh gosh, we're not going to be able to defend that. I need my Little Prince to clutch up on defense there. Okay. I mean, his tower is basically dead, though. You can actually probably use the Rune Giant on defense as well to, like, power up a defending Dark Goblin. I think that'd be a pretty good strat. Okay, easy defense there. And I think now we can actually do that. Rune Giant on offense. But we should just be able to cycle log to get the kill. I realize I've probably been off camera this entire time. Sorry about that. Do I have Mega Knight? No, I think I'm going to keep my Mega Knight. I'll just Skeletons for defense. And then evoke Cannon to activate King. Okay, well we didn't even activate King. Nice. Awesome. Okay, my camera still is not the right. Perfect. Now I can actually talk to the camera because this game is basically an easy win. So here's the thing. Here's why. So I didn't get to why this deck is good. Actually, I think I did. As I said, it was just like when you combine the fast attacks with the Rune Giant's buffs, you get an insanely good Dark Goblin, Little Prince, Berserker. The Berserker's not that great with it because it's a melee card and it's only 2 elixir, but I still have it in the deck. It's a nice cycle card. Helps me cycle to like my Evo Dark Goblin, for example. Which, by the way, when I got Evo Dark Goblin, this deck became so much better. It used to be only like good. Now it's really good because of the Evo Dark Goblin. Which is really nice surprise. I didn't know the deck would be meta. I mean, it's not meta because no one else uses this but me. But like, it's actually really good. Okay, we're gonna get our Golden Knight over here. Get over here, Golden Knight. Rune Giant. We're gonna power up our Dark Goblin here. Nice. And then Evo Mega Knight, just because. And there we go, that's game 1. This deck's actually good. I know you probably didn't expect that, because I'm just a silly guy that doesn't make serious decks. But I do make serious decks. I do, and this is proof that I do. We're gonna hop into game 2. We're gonna win this game as well, actually, and we're gonna keep showing our. I don't even think we really showed our strat that much. Rune Giant plus Goblin, because Dark Goblin, Little Prince. That's the strat. Okay. Miner player. Miner's not that fun to play against, but at least it's not great. You can also just put a Mega Knight in the lane with the Rune Giant. I think I'm gonna do that right now. All right, then Little Prince against air defense. Okay, well that's not fun. I would put some Skeletons down, but I'm a little afraid. I think I want to use you to activate King Tower instead. Yeah, and then do this to go against the Golden Knight. Nice. Okay. I think that was successful, even though we didn't get that much tower damage. We're winning, so that's all that matters. We should try to cycle our Dark Goblin though, because it is one of our most important troops. We gotta get that Evo down as fast as possible. So we are gonna cycle a Dark Goblin up top here. Not a great move. However, this activated King Tower, by the way, it's gonna be great against the Miner, because I did just remember he's playing Miner. Okay, interesting. I don't even think we needed the Evo Mega Knight there, honestly. Ooh, perfect. I love how he hit him to the right. That's really nice. Activate our Little Prince ability, just in case he tries to defend. And I think he gave up. No, he didn't. He's just bad. He didn't give up. He's just bad at the game. crap. That was really bad. That was actually really, really, really bad. Awesome, though, that the firecracker came first. Alright, this pack is going to be getting some hits. Only one hit, though. Only one hit. That's really good. Defensive Rune Giant worked great there. Worked perfect. No problems whatsoever. Do that. Okay, that didn't really work. Oh boy. Okay, that mortar's going to be connecting. Not really much we can do about it. Okay, that's fine. We might need to try and go on offense here if we want to, like, put some pressure on him. Yeah, we're doing that. Because he's trying to go on offense here, and we cannot let him spend too much on offense. Because he might actually win. But because we had to force him to defend our Rune Giant Berserker combo, he couldn't spend enough elixir to actually take our tower. So that's just a good strat in case you're ever, like, up a tower and you need to have him not spend elixir on offense real quick. Just do a random push at full elixir. It usually works. Next game, though. We're 2-0 right now. We're going to be 3-0 by the end of this video, I promise. Alright, skeletons in the back. Okay. Didn't really need to log. However, I think that's getting, those pieces are getting 0 damage. That's great. I do not like Giant Skeleton, ladies and gentlemen. I do not like Giant Skeleton. It is... I'm just really bad at playing against it, I think. However, I think we have the perfect opportunity to do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes! He protected the Dark Goblin. Wait, that's huge. I think his tower is gone in one push. If you get an uninspected Rune Giant that the opponent can't defend, you just win the game. We're actually going to do this as well. C5 Berserker can get some King Tower damage. Please don't run right into the Rune Giant. It ran right into the Rune Giant. Okay. I mean, that's a lot of damage, though. That is a lot of damage. Okay. And now we're in the same position as last game. We're just up a tower really early. That is something I've noticed about this deck. It tends to take towers really early in the game rather than, you know, slowly building up damage over time and then taking a tower towards the end. It's not really good at that. I think that still does damage. Yeah. The knockback's really weird. I don't know how the King Tower is still on it. That's fine. Not worried about him connecting, though, because we have Evo MK, who's just going to do that. And thankfully, the bomb doesn't actually do that much to my Mega Knight. I'm kind of surprised. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to support. I was thinking about putting down another Rune Giant to try and do the same thing as last time. I don't think that was the play there. And I'm glad I didn't do it. We're just going to place a Berserker on defense for this Fisherman. Wait till he locks onto one of the Skellies. Yeah. That. And then obviously we're going to try and put down Mega Knight. Nice. And Rune Giant to speed up our Little Prince. And then Dark Goblin to get extra powers. Oh, no, the Mega Knight's runed up as well. I didn't even see that. Oh, the Little Prince is on tower. Yeah, that's... You really don't want to have a Little Prince on tower against this deck. We're just going to try and get this... Okay, well that did not help. I was going to try to use the Berserker to get the Giant Skeleton over to our Mega Knight, but he just didn't want to go over there. We're going to play one more game because we're going to try and go 4 now. Because it's only been 9 minutes. I can make these videos over 10 minutes long if I want to. I know no one's... there's probably barely any people watching right now anyways. If you are, thanks. Alright. 4th game. Let's do it. Let's go 4 now. Maybe if we don't win this game, I'm probably not even going to include it in the video. So you already know we won this game. If you do see this. That's actually a lie though, because I don't cut my videos that often. So I'm too lazy to do that. We are going against Expo, which is not fun. but whatever. I don't really care. I mean, Expo, it's not the worst deck to play against. It's just bad. Actually, it might be the worst deck to play again. Let's be honest here. If you play Expo, I'm sorry, you're not very enjoyable to play against in Clash Royale. So, just saying that. Just putting it out there. No, we are losing the game, which is unfortunate. I don't know how he got damage on our right tower. But apparently he did. So, alright, where's that emote? I have to, there we go, nice. This Berserker. He doesn't seem to have anything else to really log, so. Okay, we're just gonna play oh, we're cooked. I feel so cooked right now. Pow. No, actually good. We're gonna put down another Rune Giant. Hold on. Hold on. Let us cook. Hold on. Wait a minute. And that Dark Goblin's not dying. I told you, dude. This game this deck just takes towers early, extremely early. I'm just gonna do that. Gosh darn it. How did that archer get 2 arrows off, man? This game's still an easy win. I'm showing this Expo player what happens when you play Expo, bro. It doesn't end well for you. Because it's not an interesting deck. No one likes playing against Expo. Hold on. I think he's getting tower damage. Okay. We just can't let him take the whole thing, which is not gonna happen. No. He's not taking the whole thing. And now I'm going on his tower. Okay. Easy win. There we go. He got close, okay? He got close at the end there, because I wasn't really ready to defend his Expo push, his all-out Expo. But, I mean, that's a meta deck versus my random Berserker Rune Giant crap. And I won. So, I think that's just a show of how I'm the best Clash Royale player that has ever graced this planet. So, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I got really nothing from those star drops. Wow. Actually, let's plant this as well. Okay, it's just 15,000 points. Bye-bye.